The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Rainbow Warriors offense will take the field first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Davis looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're going to ride this running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of 1st down yardage. And now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. pulls and throws off the RPO. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Anderson will throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Tosses it incomplete. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
They boot it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Open space at the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Powers through the defender. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Davis will throw. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Durr. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson wants to throw. He uncorks one deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance. He's got it down the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Back open in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They run the reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. And And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at... team.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Anderson will throw. Snags it over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Davis looking to pass. This time he's got his man. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will score! Touchdown, Hawaii!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw, They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sargent.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit forcing an incompletion.
And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Richardson. They'll immediately call timeout.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
The Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Takes the easy completion. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the right. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's caught. It's Sims. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Anderson will throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Kick is in the air. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Rainbow Warriors are facing 3rd and inches. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for space, it's Sims. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Davis looking to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The running back has it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Rainbow Warriors have a first down.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Davis will throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Sims. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. He wants to change this route as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Toss sweep to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Flips it out on the screen. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he missed it. No good. And here in the 4th quarter, still all tied up, guys.
And you just have to wonder about the headspace this kid is in right now. That's now his 2nd missed kick. If he had made that one, they would have had the lead. He needs to go clear the cobwebs on the sideline and get his confidence back.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
flips it out to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Anderson wants to throw. He's looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Going right to work up top. Finds the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
He's got him. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Fire into the right, complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. Gonna run it. It's Barfield. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, running back gets the give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Anderson will throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of 1st downs.
There he goes! And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he's got a chance. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. The Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They want that clock to run. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Now, a fourth down.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's going to throw deep right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board.
Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Offense working from the pistol. They go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.